When I discovered the Office of Strategic Initiatives, I went out. I live in a predominantly black neighborhood, and I went out and talked to the neighbors, you know, uh, and I asked them what they thought about the Office of Strategic Initiatives, and unanimously, no one, black or white, but most of the people I talked to are black people, you know, um, middle-aged, older black people, you know, the ones affected by crime the most, and they all oppose it, you know. So the these are voters, okay? These are taxpayers, and they're voters, and they don't support this stuff. So the county administration is not protecting the taxpayers. But anyways, I'm gonna get back on the subject here. I even um, asked several police officers, black and white, including Rod Roberts, the detective that is, well, he was active detective then. Uh, he's in a lot of my videos over the past 100 days, so you should check out what all was going on there. But anyways, um, all the police officers that I talked to do not agree, do not like the Office of Strategic Initiatives because it makes their job even more dangerous than it already is. Okay, so that's an important perspective on all of this. So, you know, and all of the occurrences uh, over the past 100 days has changed my view on the police department altogether because, you know, they're not, and this is you know, the higher ups and the main administration of the police department, you know, and you know what they've done, you know, covering up for Rod Roberts is unlawful for one thing, and it's dangerous, you know. So, but anyways, my my overall view of the police, you know, in light of all that unlawful activity, you know, protecting uh, Detective Rod Roberts, who was still active on the force at the time that he committed the crimes here at my home, allegedly. Um, the Supreme Court, the Ohio Supreme Court um, has um, said that the um, traffic cameras that they have all over the place um, are unlawful. But Dayton still has them. And I don't know, at the time that I saw the Ohio Supreme Court ruling, I'd just gotten a ticket in the mail, you know. I didn't get the ticket in the mail. I got a notice from a collection agency because the original ticket never came here. Same address. They had my address, and I requested, I called down there to traffic um, section and asked for a copy of the original ticket that I never received. And I never got anything back on that. So, um, you know, that's unlawful activity of the police department is involved in, you know, and these cameras that they got mobile cameras. They got one right down the street from where I live. It's got facial recognition hardware on it, you know, and they're all the cameras at the intersections, all that stuff's unlawful, but they're surveilling the public, you know. So, um, my take, this is the honest opinion. Okay, this is an honest. Uh, I don't know what you would call it, but this is a honest suggestion. Okay, my thing is, as long as there are missing children in this county, and they are handing out, you know, non-dangerous speeding tickets and parking violations, I think it's time to rethink the those positions in the city. I think the city and the county commissioners um, should put those people on real investigations, you know, and start recovering children, you know, missing and murdered children. That should be the primary focus of the police department. You know, and I know they got their hands full, but hey, your hands are full. You can't complain that your hands are full when you've got people handing out parking violations and speeding tickets for 5 miles over the speed limit and stuff like that. You know, now I mean, if you're driving recklessly and all that stuff, yeah, but and again, the Office of Strategic Initiatives has got the community is a state-created danger on all kinds of levels. You know, when you look at the way people drive, um, and I'm going to go ahead and say it, I'm not racist, but when you look at the black community, how they're emboldened, because they know that this Office of Strategic Initiatives has created a swinging door at the jails and courthouses, and they know that, you know, that I mean, they drive like maniacs. These young people are driving like maniacs. They run lights and they're driving. They're going way over 5 miles an hour over the speed limit, and nobody's pulling them over. And they know that they're not going to get pulled over. You know, and that's because they know that they're not going to get in trouble. You know, but I still follow the law. You know, they get pissed off and drive aggressively. They think their gas pedal is a weapon when they get behind me and they're, you know, go by me. I don't care about that stuff until you kill one of my children or you kill my grandchildren. You know, then I'm gonna be proactive. You know, because this is ridiculous. All of this lawlessness created by the Office of Strategic Initiatives. And I know there's a lot of people that signed up on that may not like this. And, you know, but it's the truth. You can't deny it. So, you know, that's the way it is. You're going to have to change that. You know, you're not going to change me. You know, you can kill me, but it's not going to change anything. It's not going to save your soul. When you are judged on Judgment Day, whether you like God or Jesus Christ or not. And if you're, you know, if you are in an organization that doesn't, that worships other beliefs, well, you're aware of that there is a creator and there will be Judgment Day. You know, this is these are crazy times that we're living in. You know, And these uh, municipalities, okay, look up the definition for municipality, and see what that says there, and see if that's what you're getting out of your local government administration. You'd be surprised what you'll find there, you know. I've discovered a whole bunch of stuff, you know. I don't have time to even go down that list, you know. And it's not going to do any good anyways until everybody unites together and stands up to this tyranny. This is tyranny. You know, this is unlawful tyranny, and it's a war on the poor. It's a war upon the people, and you know, this isn't all about me. I mean, my life's nearly over anyway, so you know, I'm doing my part. You know, I'm trying to raise awareness to people and let them know that they have a right to complain. You know, you look at the county commission meetings and stuff where they've reduced the speaking time to 3 minutes and changed the rules, put it on Facebook so they can put unlawful social media rules that violate the First Amendment, and they remove your comments, and they won't let you speak, you know. All that stuff is unlawful, you know. You know, they know that, and I know that, but you need to learn how to do better research and see what your rights are, you know. These younger people, they are brainwashed into thinking that you should just follow blindly, just follow whatever the establishment tells you. You know, my own children think that I should just go along to get along. You know, not make any problems for these government entities, you know. And they're paying the price right now for that. And they're going to pay, you know, it's not going to stop. You know, they've made the choices, you know. They're going to have to live with their choices. And most of my children don't believe in God. And that's part of this mental mind control programming that goes on in the schools and the television and all that stuff. You know, I haven't watched television since 2001. I haven't even turned the television set on since February of 2001. There's nothing on there that I want to see. The radio and the television plays the advertising louder than the movies or the music, you know. So, and they're advertising all kinds of products that I will never buy, you know. And their advertising is promoting Satanism for real, you know. So that's all I got for you today. You know, I mean, I've posted several videos today, but that's all I've got for you in this segment. You know, I don't. You know, up until recently, I really had no beef with the police. I've said it before. I don't envy their position because of the Office's strategic initiatives. But when it gets to the point where they're not protecting and serving the citizens, they're protecting their own, there's a problem there, you know. And that's definitely what's going on. So, you know, I'm opening the floodgates on the truth, and I'm not mad anymore. These people are not controlling me emotionally, and I cannot stress this enough. Do not engage in any unlawful activity against any of the people in any of my videos for any reason. It defeats the purpose of what I'm doing here. You know, I'm not trying to incite violence or unlawful activity against anybody. You know, I'm exercising my First Amendment rights before they try to take those away. And they're trying to do that now. There you have it. The truth whisperer speaks again. You guys, make sure you like and share this information, because a lot of people need to see this stuff, you know, and learn what their rights are, and get a backbone, you know. I mean, you know, I realize I'm sharing all my experiences, which isn't very encouraging, you know, and I realize that, but at some point you have to stand up for yourself, and, you know, stop with the excuse, I got a family. Well, your family's, you know, they're part of this nonsense and unlawful activity already, and their futures are not going to get any better. These entities are not going to fix themselves. They're only going to get more and more entrenched until they're unassailable. You know, I remember back in the day when we had the ombudsman office. You contact them and they take care of anything. You know, any problem you had with the government or administration or municipalities or anything, you know, they would handle it. Now, when you contact the ombudsman, they're only interested in protecting and educating government people not to sexually harass each other. I'm not exaggerating. Look at it. Look up your local ombudsman and see what they're up to, and look at their mission statement and their jurisdiction, what they're all about. You know, I have no reason to misrepresent these people. They're doing a good enough job of that themselves. Peace, y'all. Have a great rest of your day and enjoy the celebration of Christ Mass. I don't celebrate Christmas because it's a pagan holiday that has been totally changed away from what its true purpose is all about.